Hey there. Andrew and I wanted to come on and celebrate our journey and how far we've come and recognizing the new freedoms that we're experiencing in our lives and in our relationships. The freedom of full self-expression lately has just been glorious. And what motivated me to do this video was yesterday Andrew and we took some naked pictures at Hippie Hollow here in Austin, which was so fun. Full self-expression is so exciting. And I posted a lot of them. I put an eggplant right over Andrew's dick as he was like basically sitting spread eagle. And someone in our community reached out to me and said, hey, you might want to be careful about that. You know, people might judge you. People might not think that you're professional and might not look up to you. And while I appreciate where that comment was coming from love and concern, I also was really delighted in my response, which was, you know, I'm no longer concerned about what other people think. In fact, this journey of stepping into full self-expression, unfiltered self-expression, is us really walking our talk. And, you know, we talk a lot about being yourself, being authentic, not worrying what other people think. So in energy of full self-expression, we're going to be posting lots of provocative pictures of ourselves, not for clickbait, not for, you know, thirst traps, although people will say that's what it is. It's just us being completely raw, completely vulnerable, completely transparent, and literally naked.
And it's fun.
And it's really
fun for us. We enjoy it.
It is. Yeah. Celebrating our bodies. I'm going to take my shirt off and to celebrate this. Just, you know, really loving ourselves and loving our journey. And it's really fun to tap into that wild primal self of, you know, not worrying about, you know, the rules that humans have constructed of what is okay and what is professional and what's acceptable and what's not. And feeling free to say whatever the fuck we want to and not living out of fear of saying the wrong thing or offending someone. Filtering ourselves, walking around on eggshells doesn't serve anyone.
Yeah, one of my favorite sayings about authenticity is being the same person you are everywhere you go. And so that's the kind of life I'm wanting to create for myself, where I can be the same person I am in my marriage with Zach, the same person I am with my clients, the same person I am professionally on social media, etc. We weren't even planning to make this video. I tend to just not have a shirt on when we're at home. I like to enjoy my home naked
all the time.
And we were like, oh, you want to make a video? And the old me would have said, oh, okay, well, I better go and put a shirt on real quick.
No, the old Zach would have said, you need to wear this specific shirt.
Yeah, you wore a blue shirt in the last 3 videos, so you can't wear a blue shirt in this next video.
Yeah, people will think that's your only shirt. Like, I am really guilty of that. Like, I really have in the past worried what people think. And there's still, you know, shreds of, you know, that coming up for me. Exploring why I had those fears and worries and doubts and release it has been so freeing. And that's why we're able to sit here, and I don't have a clue of what I'm going to say next because I'm so in the energy of trusting myself so freely. Full self-expression is one of the greatest freedoms that we have as human beings. And it's something that I didn't fully tap into before. And I'm so glad that we're doing it now. And we'll be expressing that a lot in what we're creating moving forward. The energy of being wild and free is something we're very passionate about. When you play small, that does not serve anyone, especially you. And so we want to really model for you what it's like to be free, to be wild, to trust yourself, to express yourself fully, and to build confidence in yourself by doing it, by putting yourself out there, by practicing, and by learning to trust in yourself and feel safe. It's a wonderful feeling, and I'm delighted to be here today talking about it with all of you amazing people.
We encourage you to express yourself freely, to speak the truth more. It is scary, right? It's coming out of the closet.
Yep.
Many of us were probably afraid to come out of the closet at one point, and here's the thing. It's like that more and more and more. There's more layers that we keep getting to come out of the closet.
Yeah.
And ultimately, it's like, I really feel like until recently, and I'm still making shifts, but I've felt like I've been like a caged animal my whole life, just thinking, oh, I can't say this, I'll screw it up, etc., etc. And it can be so deep that sometimes we're not even aware of where we're suppressing ourselves and censoring ourselves, because it's just accepted. It's the accepted way of being.
Yeah.
So that's what we want to bring to the table now.
And I'm so glad you said that. It really reminded me of how I've withheld in a lot of ways, feeling like, to be a leader of this movement, I have to, have all my shit together so people can't see my flaws, people can't see my cracks, people can't see where I'm struggling. And instead, I've learned the power of being truly transparent and vulnerable about the ways that I've compared myself to Andrew, about the ways that I bullied him and took advantage of him early in our relationship, the codependent patterns that we've fallen into, my insecurities and my struggles, by naming them, by speaking to them, not to relive them or feel sorry for myself, but it's allowed me to be able to work through those struggles so that I can come out to the other side. And that's why there's so much power in transparency and vulnerability. And that's a key requirement in working with us in higher levels, is learning how to name the shadows, to name the fears, to name the insecurities, to name the self-doubts, so that we are able to address them. We're tapping into something so raw and so primal with the work that we're doing with men all over the world.
We're on the path for self-mastery, and that's ultimately what it comes down to, and full expression of your genius, of your unique self, is part of self-mastery. And like Zach said, in order to achieve it, you've got to first be able to identify where you are limiting yourself and what are the shadows you're feeding that are getting in the way. That's the stuff most people don't want to look at, but I'm really grateful I'm married to this man who's willing to do it alongside me.
Yeah, there's no question. We're leading by example and experiencing what's possible when we learn how to get out of our own way. So, all right, I think that's all we've got for now. See you guys next time.